Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are making our way back from the bridge at the kind of the far end of the Milton zone that I either had been to before or not since story mode, or, you know, we haven't quite made up our mind what was going on with that. But we found the most amazing of items, the decent expedition parka, or just an expedition parka period. It happens to be in decent condition at the moment. But, you know, when we were exploring that space, we also found a bear. But as soon as we found the parka, everything was okay. And I just kind of ran the other direction because I was content with my life. So that's how things have been going past couple of minutes of gameplay here. We do have some bunnies in the area. We also have a wolf hide on us. I want to be somewhat careful about the fact that I'm carrying around a wolf hide. But I'm actually thinking right now, if I can manage it with the daylight I have left, we're going to make our way back down not only to the church, but back to the farmstead, where all of our hides are. Because when we get back there, I would imagine we are going to be ready to start making some deerskin items in particular. At the very least, we will be able to carry the hides that are finished out of the zone and forward into the future of the series. So, exciting stuff. Since we found the expedition parka, that will help us stay a lot warmer, even in crappy weather. We still have an additional layer where we could do an animal skin item, like we could do a wolf skin coat, especially since we have the well-fed buff that's helping us to manage the fact that we're now carrying so much. The expedition parka is not a light piece of clothing, so I do have to manage that. But we also saw signs of a moose. I opted not to go hunting for it or to try to definitively figure out where it was. And the reason for that was that curing a moose hide takes a long time, and we've been in Milton long enough. So we'll get a moose this series. It's going to happen. We got one already, technically. That was a lot of fun in the, what was it, the second attempt that we made? But I would like to get one when we're in a newer area. Since we've scavenged this area, I'm ready to move on from Milton. Especially now that I have, again, the expedition parka. I feel like I'm just kind of ready to step out into the great unknown. Is that? Okay, those are just... I saw a shape that looked like a wolf. I want to be somewhat careful because I think I've been far enough away. I've been away from these parts long enough that there might have been some wildlife respawns. Of course, the settings of the game do reduce respawn frequency over time, so that's a real thing. But, hang on one second. Just realized I had a window on my other monitor maximized, and I couldn't see my recording timer, which is kind of counterproductive in a couple of ways. But yeah, the settings for respawns are that they will decrease over time, but for now, we're still fairly early in the existence of this game world, and there is the possibility that a wolf will reemerge in areas where I have cleansed the wolves. But the nice thing about our situation right now is despite all the gear we're carrying, despite the fact that we have a rifle, a bedroll, and an expedition parka on us, it's partly due to the fact that they added several updates back now. You know, clothing, if you didn't know this in the Long Dark, clothing now weighs a little bit less when you're wearing it. There's a modifier that kicks into any clothing item that is on your body to where it doesn't weigh the same as if you're lugging it around, which is quite nice, really. Thanks for the ominous music there, game. Appreciate that. I might do a little bit of a dance when I get back to the, if I get back to the farmstead. Maybe I shouldn't be too confident, just because I found an expedition parka. But I might do a little bit of a dance, because we still have lots of food there. Might have to light a fire and, you know, get some water, but that's doable. But we are ready as of now. I don't know that we'll leave Milton this episode. We might. But this will definitely be an episode, like kind of a prologue, because we've just got to get some items prepared. And then we'll head towards Mystery Lake. And then the world is our oyster. technically the world is already our oyster. We don't have to wait till Mystery Lake, but it'll be nice to show up in a new zone, this fully equipped, ready to shoot things, ready to find more ammunition, knowing that there will be more ammunition to be found, almost certainly. Stopping to look for wolves really quickly. Not that I can see through all the trees very well, but I can see somewhat, thank you very much. I think I heard a wolf in this direction just now. Alright, I am encumbered because I'm getting tired. So here I am talking about being able to carry everything around, and actually, come to think of it, I'm really not able to carry everything around. But we're going to go down this way since I'm reasonably confident there's not a wolf right here. Watch there be one. That would be my luck. Like right here next to the rock, hugging the rock face where I couldn't see him. Yep. Might be about time to do a little dance. Let's put the rifle away. Because I'm encumbered, and if I fell right now, it would be uncomfortable. Hey, bunny. I don't have any rocks in my inventory right now because I threw them all in futility at various bunnies. Yeah, getting dark fast. I don't see any wolves right now. I'm going to eat some of the wolf meat. I can afford the intestinal parasite risk, I think. As long as I eat one of them and no more. I know. It's a risk I'm willing to take. There we go, much better. Let's drink some water. Yeah, we're not going to have all the water in the world. We still have some cattails, which is nice. And now we just need to rest. Party time! Alright, we made it back. We are able to... Let's see how our stuff is doing before we turn in for the evening. I'm seeing cured guts. Fresh deer hides. Okay, there are cured guts, but the wolf pelts... Alright, the hides are still curing, which makes me sad. We might just have to cure some rabbit pelts or something. But yeah, this is what I meant, is that we might still have some curing time to wait on, but we're definitely ready to really make earnest preparations now that we've explored, especially now that, again, we have the Expedition Parka. But the nice thing about having cured guts is I'm now able to make... I'll pick up the cured rabbit pelt, too. I'm now able to make... Where is the cured gut? I know there's more in here, so there it is. Able to make fishing line. And with the fishing line... Hang on. I think I need the workbench to make the fishing line. Yeah, I do. But... Okay, I just need one cured gut and I get 2 line. And I already have some scrap metal to make hooks. So I will be able to repair my clothing. So we definitely have some work to do regardless of how much still has to cure here. All right, so why don't I go ahead and sleep for another 10 hours. Again, we're not going to make it all the way through that because we're not that tired. Kind of like at the church at the beginning of the last episode. But still, passed some time. Woke up fully rested. Almost the beginning of a new day. The only downside about being here to do the work is that the workbench is out in the barn. So, if the weather's bad, it's not like the best environment for just making stuff wholesale. But we're still ready nonetheless, especially... All I really need for now is just to get out there and make... Where am I? Get out there and make the line and the fishing hook. How do I get out of here? There we go. It's hard to navigate this place in the dark, but I'm seeing... What I'm hoping is that... Hey, actually, cloth. Come here. I need some cloth. Need a little bit extra. What I'm hoping is that because I'm seeing some light through the windows... Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. That's what I wanted with my life. Okay. Any wolves in the area? No? Okay, good. I'm going to go here. I mean, we're cold. Ideally, we should start a fire when we do this. We're definitely cold. Hang on. I could try the thing where I light a torch again, but how many sticks do I have on me? I don't think I have that many. I actually picked up a good number again. All right, well, that's enough to get me started. Might even be enough to get a warm fire fully going. All right, so let's try this again. I don't know like exactly how I feel about this. Oh, I don't actually have any torches on me right now, so I can't use a torch to light a fire. I don't like the idea of, you know, if you're trying to keep, there's some trick where like you light a torch and then carry it away from the fire in order to avoid having to use matches as a better way of starting fires. I think that's generally how it goes. I don't like doing that because that's just a bit too systemy for me. But the idea of using a torch to light a fire just when you would like a better fire starting chance, that makes sense if you have a torch on you, you know. I don't mind that so much. I do have a little bit of accelerant on me. And you know, I think I'm going to use it. Let's go ahead and use that accelerant. And with any luck, this fire will actually get hot enough to keep us warm while we do this. I mean, we could always go out and find additional wood that would take it over the edge. Good. Jennifer. Jennifer, are you looking? Do you realize what you're standing next to? Okay, so workbench. First of all, we need to make a hook. This will take 20 minutes. How long does the fire have? Yeah, we got time. All right, so this is going to make 3 hooks. And then we're going to get 2 line. I'm only going to use 1 cured gut. I don't want to overuse my gut before I've made my clothing items. But now having done that, we're going to make some fishing tackle. And we can start repairing stuff finally. Thank God. I'll make a couple. Because why not? All right, so there's still 1 hour and 17 minutes on the fire. How much cloth do I have on me right now? Just 4? That's enough to get started. Lowest condition items. Definitely socks. Oh, we're finally repairing again. We need better socks. That's one thing I hope to find when we go to Mystery Lake. Okay, how we doing? Got 48 minutes on the fire. Still plenty warm, and it's going to take how long? Actually, 48 minutes. Funny enough. So maybe I should do the rest of the repairs inside? Well, one thing I could definitely do since I have the fire is use this fire to get some additional water for me. So tell you what, let's step up this way and see if we can find more sticks from those blizzards. That sounds awfully close. Let me go up on top of this hill. That sounds like they're in the immediate vicinity. You're not that cold. You were just standing by a fire. You're fine. What are you chattering about? Okay, I'm seeing some sticks. Good. There's that. Is this a... That's a limb. Yeah, how long is it going to take? 45 minutes? Yeah, so if I were to break that down, the fire would go out. That's kind of counterproductive. Really, just 1 stick? Wait, there's more. I just got to make it back before the fire goes out. I'm pretty confident I haven't spent 45 minutes looking for sticks, though. I mean, the game time does move quickly sometimes, but... I just want to have enough to justify getting some water out of this fire. Hey, there we go. There's more sticks. I had a feeling there'd be more laying around amongst the foliage. Still going to keep an eye out for furry woodland friends. Pretty sunrise. Hey, bunny. I could have totally grabbed a rock and killed him just now, but I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. Let's see. Alright, so now we got an hour and 34 minutes on the fire, and it's getting a lot warmer. So... I kind of am tempted to kill a rabbit now, actually, while this water is boiling. Let's go ahead and melt some snow. That's not a rock, is it? No, it's not. It just looks like one. That's a wolf, though. That's what that is. Probably going to need to take him out because he's a little bit too close to home. Just need to be careful with my ammunition. He's a little bit downrange, isn't he? I've taken a wolf out at this distance within the past few episodes, but this is not a necessary kill. You know what? Maybe I won't take him out. Maybe I'll let him live for now. And we'll just try and enjoy our fire and go get our water and live our lives in peace and harmony. But I will have to be wary because I was right. Everything I was saying at the beginning of this episode about respawns, there's a wolf. Let's take that. How much water does that leave me with? Not a ton. I'll tell you what, let's do that whole thing again. Okay, now we're going to take a torch. We're going to extinguish the torch, so I actually have the ability to do that. Mess with it. And then... there's the wolf. Alright, I'm just going to run this way. Didn't attract his attention. Good. Let's get some more fresh venison. Got plenty of meat still. We don't have a never-ending supply. Like, it's not going to last forever, but it's a start. So let's go ahead and eat that. Drink some water. And now we definitely need to see what other cloth we can dig up from around here. I haven't necessarily torn the place apart for cloth specifically, but now I have to. Alright, so no curtains or anything in here. Can I take the pillow? Nope. Curtain. Hey. Alright, so we're going to rip this up for 3 cloth. I know that there's that curtain too. Almost didn't see it because it was a different color, different lighting. Alright, there's that. There's a towel. And just to double check myself, yeah, okay, there's that. And I believe there were curtains on this window at some point. Or maybe there aren't curtains when there are blinds like that. Maybe there aren't. Canadian flag? No, of course you can't tear that up for cloth. That would be sacrilege. Okay, maybe I have already picked up a good amount of the items that can be torn apart for cloth in here already. Or maybe there just wasn't a lot to begin with. But there certainly are options elsewhere. And the cloth that I just picked up is enough to get started. So what's in this cabinet again? That's right. Lots of sticks. I guess I may as well grab those. I've got room for them now. And the water, too. I forgot I had the extra water. That's handy. So let's go ahead and just transfer that into my inventory. You don't have to worry about dropping it, because I don't think, honestly, even with that water on us, I don't think we're going to be encumbered for too long. First of all, we'll drink some of the water. But, alright, let's see. That deer hide is almost cured. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, we might have some deer hides. I don't think I've actually picked up the deer hides at the other place, so it might be worth going up there to check really quickly. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and put this stuff that could be potentially stinky back down. And I do want to spend a few more seconds repairing. We've spent a long time waiting for cloth, so we're going to go ahead and repair using our fishing tackle. So nice to have this. Damn it. Come on, game, be nice to me. Alright, there's that. Pants take a long time to repair. Alright, good, those are done. The Expedition Parka, it's 87%, but the thing is, the bonuses on the Parka are so insane that it's a decent amount. It does use 2 cloth. There we go. It's a decent... Yeah, see that? They actually climbed a good amount, especially the windproof bonus. That's something I want to be able to benefit from. And then... yeah, we're already down to 40% condition on one of our fishing tackle. But what I would like to do is get these repairs more or less done. Damn it. And get every degree of protection I can get out of my clothing. And then I think we still have those hides elsewhere in the zone that I didn't pick up. I could be wrong, but we're going to go that way anyway. It's also a partial scouting run to see where else wolves might have appeared, because we're going to be making our way out of here soonish, and I want to know what's going on. So let's see. Before I do that, let's sort in terms of weight. Definitely the water is the heaviest thing I'm carrying. Oh wow, spent a long time repairing there. All my thirst is almost gone. And I actually need to eat a bit too. And I'm encumbered, mainly on account of the water that I picked up. I suppose what I'll do, I don't want to forget the water this time, because that would have been dangerous. I would have been very frustrated if I forgot to put that down. So let's drop that much of it. There we go. Now I'm mobile, as Bane would say. Time to go mobile. And we're going to head... we're going to head this direction. I'll grab some rocks on the way too, because I need to be carrying 2 or 3 on me again, so I can continue to try and kill bunnies if they try and make my life difficult. Because that's totally what bunnies in the Long Dark do. They make my life difficult. They don't make anyone else's life difficult, just mine. I'm sure they make some of your lives difficult too. I am sure they do. And in very similar ways. Not entirely confident there's not going to be a wolf right over this slope. That's right, this is the bridge. Okay, we're good. Could be a wolf over that slope, though. Past that rock and over that slope. Very possible. Fairly certain I've grabbed all the cattails, or at least most of the cattails from along this creek that I just passed over. So yeah, we're going to just make our way towards the spot where we had some other hide stash and make sure that I grab them already. Hides stashed. Words. I don't see any wolves, and there's a bunny there. You know, it's always funny. I draw so much comfort from the fact that I see docile wildlife, and I say, oh, that must mean it's safe. I don't necessarily say that, but that's kind of the implication, right? That's the instinct, is that, okay, well, maybe there's not a predator in the immediate vicinity. But that could also indicate just as much that there's a wolf literally missiling towards the rabbit right now, and therefore towards me as well, every time that happens. There's a wolf. Okay, see, I knew there was one in the area-ish. Fairly certain this is the house I'm interested in. I think. Yep, found him. So we got cured deer hide, a couple of them actually. We are definitely ready to make stuff. Cured guts, cured wolf pelts. So we are going to carry this stuff back. Well, first of all, let me step back outside because I've got to end this recording. We're going to step back outside, step back inside. But we have stuff to make next episode, and then we are leaving Milton for Mystery Lake. It's happening. We're ready, and by the time we leave, I think our food supplies will be just about depleted, but maybe good enough to give us all the energy we need to make the trip. And as long as the weather's decent, then that's exactly what we're going to do. So a little bit of optimism at the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but we've got an expedition parka. That makes a lot more right with the world than was right a couple of episodes ago. So we'll see where this takes us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.